I'm here today to review Aukey's their 3-in-1 cell phone camera lens kit. So you'll get what looks like just two lenses, but one is actually two lenses in one. And you'll get two clips, the microfiber cleaning cloth, and the storage bag. And the bag is so small, I didn't think there's any way they'd all fit in there, but they surely do. So I wanted to show you that first. Now, you get a macro lens, a 10 times macro lens, a fish angle, like a fisheye lens, and then a wide angle lens. Now the wide angle lens is the smaller one, as I get it out here, and it's on the clip. This one is actually the two lenses, which is amazing. So I'll show you that in a minute. And then this one is the fisheye lens, and each lens comes with the cap, and they just clip out. So they kind of, you see that groove? I don't know if I show you that groove right there. And you just push and it snaps in. Now, you'll notice here, that is like a rubber tip, so it won't mar your phone and it holds it in place. Like for me, it almost goes all the way down. I have a big phone. I have the Galaxy Note 5. I am happy to say that these lenses with the long clips actually work on my phone. I've had issues with the other ones didn't work on my phone. My son's phone, he has a Galaxy 6 Edge. He seems to work all of them, but my Note 5 was finicky. Now, I don't know if it's hard to see that angle. That ring right there that protrudes, that's more of that rubber, silicone rubber, so that covers over your lens, so it won't scratch or hurt your phone. These haven't hurt my phone at all. And each lens comes with, like I said, the cap. So they aren't like the strongest caps, so be careful that you don't misplace them or lose them. But then they, obviously, this is the only thing, you're only going to want to use like a soft microfiber to keep that clean. Don't put any cleaning solutions on them. You know, watch your fingerprints, your body oils, and make sure you clean off. It's a lens, and they're made out of, I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget, professional optical coated lenses, and they're made out of the upgraded HD, the high def glass. So they're just regular, high quality, lenses for a camera, just made to, portable, snap on. So let me show you on my phone. You're going to go ahead and obviously on my phone, that's where my photo lens is. So you're just going to, whoop, and then snap it on. My lens cap fell off. And then I move it over and kind of adjust it. Well, you see, it's like almost all the way on to get to my, to cover my lens, but it works, and it works really well. I love the fisheye lens. You have to tinker with it, make sure it's straight. I love the fisheye lens on this one because it's whole screen. So I know a lot of them you'll see like the almost like a circular edge or a line will appear on your photo that you have to crop out later on. If you want to get printed, it's even harder. This one, there's nothing. There's no border. It's just the fisheye effect. So I really like this one. That one's really neat. All right, take that off. Now let me show you. This one's small, which just cracks me up how teeny it is, right? I would go ahead, and it's just easier to manipulate when you have it on. Take the cap off, and then carefully just start to unscrew it counterclockwise in there. So now you have this part. This is the macro, the 10 times macro lens. So then try and remember to put your cap on right away. There we go. So when you use this one, they're very specific about the depth away. So you want to make sure you're about just under 1/2 inch, so 0.4 inches to 1 inch away from the item you're going to take the photo. If you're not that close, it's just blurry and you think it doesn't work, because that's what happened to me quite a few times. I'm not used to like getting right on something unless it's a microscope. And that's what you pretty much have to do. So if you want to get that picture of that bug, you can't be afraid of that bug because you're going to have to get right up on it to take that photo type of thing. So you have to be close. I took a picture. I turned my light down on my phone, and I thought the one with the macro would be kind of neat. And I took a picture. If you can see that, it's kind of bright still. Maybe I can turn it down even more, my brightness. All right. Here we go. Took a picture of, it's still kind of bright. I can see the glare off the computer of a piece of wood, just so we could see the wood grain in there. And it was pretty neat how that came across. And you can, even though, because you have this glare, you can't see But it's really, really clear, and it's neat to see all the deep grains and everything in the wood was pretty wild. And I couldn't do that. Like, otherwise my phone won't angle in, at all to see that. So I'm glad you got to see a little bit of that. So this is a really neat lens. It kind of turns it into a little mini microscope. If I can screw it back on here. There we go. All right. And the wide angle lens is really neat because this one is like gives your camera peripheral vision. So what you take in, it's fun to play. I've been playing with these things, obviously. So when you put it, hold your phone up and go ahead and then visualize what your picture we're going to take on, and then go ahead and put this on it, and it's like all of a sudden all this crap you didn't want in your photo are there. That's how I can just describe it, because you frame it out, you think you framed it out with this, and then go ahead and put this on it, and then just like you develop peripheral vision on both sides, and all that now is in the frame. So that's really wild too. I like that. It's pretty wild. So that's how that one works. I'm really impressed with them. They're very clear. This is going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a lot of fun to use at our pier and stuff, because with the fisheye lens effect, it's really wild. So I'm really looking forward to photos like that, because I don't know about you, but like with the incredible phone camera that's on the Galaxy phones, you can obviously use this iOS. This is not program related. Will it reach over your lens? And if it'll reach down and cover my lens here on my Note 5, it should cover most of the bigger phones, because that clip is pretty big. So, and it covers it beautifully. Whoops, I dropped them. Thank goodness the cases are on. But we're all using the phones now for our cameras. For the most part, we don't carry separate cameras. So I think it's really nice that, companies have, and Aukey's is, and you have it right on their thing, makes really good quality ones. It kind of makes your camera phone even more fun. And because they come in that teeny tiny little bag and they have lens caps on them, it's so portable. I can actually just throw this in my purse now, and then when I want to take a really fun photo and I'm out, it's like no big deal, because it's like right there. So those are Aukey's. I really like them. Like I said, they work on my phone, which is amazing with the big phone. The lenses are crystal clear, and it's pretty amazing how they work. Thanks.